I built my physique working out just twice a week. Here are the best splits that I've used. The first split is full body twice a week with the same set of exercises in each routine. And so this is the split that you're gonna wanna follow for the first 6 to 12 months of your training journey while you're still a beginner. And so when you're a beginner lifter, there are two main problems you're trying to solve. The first problem is that you are not yet neuromuscularly efficient, which means you do not know how to use your muscles on the exercises that you're doing. And that's why it's very common for beginners to complain about not feeling their chest on the bench press. It's because they do not have neuromuscular efficiency. They do not know how to recruit the muscles to produce force on the exercises that they're doing. And the next problem that you're trying to solve is that you simply don't know how to perform the exercises. You don't have your technique down yet. And so for that reason, as a beginner, you want to perform a higher training frequency. You want to perform the exercises twice a week instead of once. And so the other reason why this routine really works well is because as a beginner, you're not moving much weight yet. You're not very strong, which means that your body's not going to be too heavily affected by hitting the exercises twice a week. And so if you're very strong, if you're squatting like 400 pounds, then squatting twice a week is going to be very difficult. It's going to lead to overtraining. But while you're still a beginner and you're not very strong, your body can handle that higher training frequency, and it's very beneficial for learning proper exercise technique and becoming neuromuscularly efficient. Here's how the routine looks. So workout A, which you're going to perform on Monday or Tuesday, is going to start off with 3 sets of 5 on barbell back squats. And then you're going to go into 3 sets of 5 on the flat bench press. And then you're going to go into chin-ups, or if you can't do chin-ups yet, you're going to do bent over barbell rows for 3 sets of 5 reps. And then you're going to go into the standing barbell overhead press for 3 sets of 5 reps. And then you're going to finish off with 3 sets of 8 reps on barbell curls. And on workout B, which you're going to perform on Thursday or Friday, you're going to do barbell back squats for 3 sets of 5 reps. You're going to do flat bench press for 3 sets of 5 reps, and then you're going to go into 1 set of 5 reps on the conventional deadlift, and then you're going to do 3 sets of 5 on overhead press and finish off with 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps on lateral raises. This routine works amazing for the first 6 to 12 months, but once you know how to train hard, you're neuromuscularly efficient, you know the technique of the exercises, and you're actually moving more weight, this is going to quickly lead to overtraining because you're doing the exercises twice a week, and as I said, as you become stronger, that's going to become too taxing on your body. And that's when you're going to want to transition over into doing full body twice a week with 2 different sets of exercises so that you're only hitting each exercise once per week. The next split is full body twice a week with a different set of exercises in each routine. And so this is the best split to follow once you're beyond the beginner stage of training, which is the first 6 to 12 months. And so the main benefit and the main difference between the beginner routine and this routine is that in this routine, you're only training each exercise once per week. When you're a beginner, you can handle training each exercise twice a week, and it's actually beneficial to learn proper exercise technique and become neuromuscularly efficient and develop the ability to use your muscles. But once you know how to train hard and you're actually moving significant weight, it's much more beneficial to have a full week of rest between hits of exercises. So instead of squatting twice a week or instead of benching twice a week, you're only going to be benching once per week. You'll only be squatting once per week. And that's very beneficial because otherwise you'll probably just end up overtraining. And so that is the main difference between the routines. And so the other benefit is that you're gonna have a more balanced routine. And so with the beginner routine, you're just basically doing the big compound exercises. You're squatting, you're benching, you're deadlifting, you're overhead pressing, and that's pretty much it. But with the full body twice a week split where you're doing 2 different sets of exercises, you have more room to include other movements, especially isolation exercises. How you wanna set this up is you basically want to do 5 exercise routines and you want to do 2 to 3 sets per exercise. And so there's flexibility in terms of how to structure this. You can include more exercises, you may be able to include some more sets, but from my experience, I love the setup where you're doing 5 exercises in each workout and you're doing 2 to 3 sets per exercise. And how the individual workouts are basically structured is that you want 3 compound exercises and 2 isolation exercises. In one workout, you need a squat, you need a vertical pull, and you need a vertical push. And in the other workout, you need a hip hinge, which is some form of deadlift, and then a horizontal push and a horizontal pull. And so here's how this routine looks. So on Monday or Tuesday, your workout A, you're gonna start off with 2 sets of barbell back squats, then you're gonna get into 2 sets of weighted chin-ups, and then 2 sets of seated dumbbell overhead press, and then you're gonna do a couple isolation isolation exercises. So usually I do some form of tricep extension and then a neck curl, but obviously you can pick the isolation exercises based upon what you feel is lagging and what needs extra work. And so on the Thursday or Friday, the workout B, you're gonna do 2 sets of bench press, you're gonna do 2 sets of Romanian deadlifts, and then you're gonna do 2 sets of rows, and then you're gonna get into the isolation exercises, which for me, I always do a lateral raise, 2 sets, and then 2 sets of barbell curls. If you want a free 2-day per week workout program with everything laid out for you, click the first link in my description to pick up the free Minimalist Muscle Building Masterclass. The next split is upper-lower twice a week. So with this split, you'll be hitting your upper body on Monday or Tuesday, and then hitting your lower body on Thursday or Friday. And so you're basically putting all of the upper body exercises together, and then you're putting all of the lower body exercises together. And so the main benefit of this split is that you avoid all overlap. And so with full body twice a week, your major musculature is getting hit twice a week. Your lower back and your legs are getting hit twice a week. Your upper body pushing structure is getting hit twice a week. Your upper body pulling structure is getting hit twice a week. And so this split eliminates all overlap because you're doing all your upper body work on one workout and then all your lower body work on the other workout. The only downside that I have found with this split is that your upper body can handle more frequency. And so what I found is that if I hit my upper body on Monday or Tuesday, usually it's ready to be hit again by Thursday because the upper body really doesn't take that long to recover, but then you have to wait until the next Monday. And so it's not the best training frequency for the upper body. The upper body can easily be hit twice a week with no problem. And so I think it is a little bit suboptimal from an upper body muscle growth perspective, but it works really well for the lower body. And so here's how this is structured. So on Monday, you'll start off with a bench press of some kind. You're gonna do 2 sets, and then you're gonna get into weighted chin-ups for 2 sets. And then you're gonna do seated dumbbell overhead press for 2 sets, and then you can throw in a row for 2 sets. And then you'll finish off with some lateral raises and some barbell curls for 2 sets each. And then on the Thursday, your lower body workout, you're gonna hit your squats first for 2 sets, and then Romanian deadlifts for 2 sets, and then calf raises for 2 sets. And then you can throw in a little bit of ab and neck work. So you'll do some hanging leg raises for 2 sets, and then you'll do some neck curls for 2 sets. The next split is the time-saving routine. So this is where you follow the full body twice a week split with a different set of exercises in each routine, but you condense it down to the bare essentials and you only do the compound exercises. And so this leaves you with 3 exercise routines that are very minimalistic and time efficient. And so you can build an incredible physique with very few exercises, despite what most people in the fitness industry tell you. As long as you pick the best exercises and you train them hard and you focus on progressing on them over time, you do not need a vast selection of exercises to build an incredible physique. The major drawback with this is, of course, the smaller muscle groups will get neglected to some degree. And so if you're following this split year round, you might end up with some physique imbalances, but it is very effective for when you only have about an hour total to dedicate to the gym each week. So these routines are very minimalistic. They're basically the same routines as the full body twice a week, just stripped down to the bare essentials. And so how that looks is that on Monday or Tuesday for your workout A, you're gonna do some form of chest pressing, some form of bench pressing for 2 sets. You're gonna do Romanian deadlift for 2 sets. You're gonna do some form of row for 2 sets. And then on Thursday or Friday for your workout B, you're gonna do a squat for 2 sets, a weighted chin-up for 2 sets, and some form of overhead pressing for 2 sets. The final split is a twice a week, 3-day divided program. So how this works is that you're gonna have 3 different workout routines. You're gonna have a workout A, a workout B, and a workout C, but you're still only going to be training twice a week. So for example, on week 1, you would do your workout A on Monday, and then you do your workout B on Thursday, and then your workout C would carry over into the next week on the following Monday. And so the main benefit of this training split is that it allows you to create a more balanced workout program and include more exercises in your workout program, but without overtraining. And so how this looks is that on Monday, you do your workout A, you'd hit your squats, your overhead press, your tricep extensions, and your neck curls, all for 2 sets each. And then on the Thursday, you do your flat bench press, your Romanian deadlift, your rows, your lateral raises, your barbell curls, all for 2 sets each. And then on the next Monday, you do your workout C. And that workout consists of weighted chin-ups, leg press, back extensions, hanging leg raises, calf raises, all for 2 sets each.